Hi guys, this is Raven45 and welcome back to Fantasy XIV. And today, we're going to be doing a recording session for the melee DPS Role Quest. And if you're probably wondering where you need to start said quest, it's right here in Royal, exactly where we start off to get our taco with Wuktumon, but unfortunately we never got it, which is very unfortunate. But I digress. So, as for what I want to start doing for Role Quest, I decided to do the melee DPS because there's a particular armor I want to get for my Viper, and that is the main driving reason I decided to start with the melee DPS first. Usually, I start with the tanking and then I work my way to the melee DPS, but this time around, I want to do my DPS first and then my tank afterwards. And so, with that, let's start by talking to our quest giver, Shasavia, which is a bear hunter. The hunter and the hunted. Hello there! I take you've spoken to Bok-oo, willing to lend a hand? Of course I'm be willing to lend a hand. I am truly grateful that allow me to introduce myself. I am Chapeya, and I have traveled from my village from the forest of Yak T'el in search for a brave soul to help us retrieve our stolen treasure. For generations have my people watched over the Dreamweave cocoon, the vessel in which the power of the Swallowtail Troll Vidal is sealed. Before its ascension, the Swallowtail warded off would-be predators, assuming the form of a threatening butterflies, poisoning one, and the like through the skin of its mimicry. So it survived day after day, summer after summer, until dawn its great next existence. It became capable of thinking on the form of any creature which crossed its paths. This fearsome power was sealed within the cocoon, and any who possess it commands the self-same abilities. Indeed, the wielder too may assume a form of any manner of beast or man they beheld. Yet, this mimicry is not limited to merely physical form. No, the wielder may replicate the talents and abilities of their target, so long as the action falls within their kin, that is. Oh, that's kind of scary. So the mimicry is not only limited to merely physical form, so there could be a possibility that this person could be anyone at this moment in time. Huh, so if that's the case, so how am I supposed to track him down then? In an instant, they became more a master of the hunt, a 12-blade wielding viper, or a savage brox with claws and fangs to guts wherever they may please. It is this power which protected my village from the predators of the forest, for though it grant many boons, the forest contains stress in equal measure. By donning the skin of its most formidable beasts, we kept ourselves safe for generations. Until recently, where someone just waltzed in and steal your relic. Without the cocoon, my village very survival is at risk. This is why we have set our foremost hunter, Igota, and ensure it is reclaimed. She never failed to capture a quarry, so I thought she will make it short work of this ordeal. Yet, there has been no word from her. I fear this may be a hunt she can't undertake alone. And that's where I come in, a well-known hero to help track down your relic. It is for that reason, I wish to enlist the aid of one familiar with the lay of the land beyond the Great Sea, and one whose powerless in close quarters was comparable to her expertise with a bow. One of the villagers ran into the deep before he fled. He said he intended to use the cocoon's power in Kogane, which I understand is the name of the large settlement located far, far to the east. Please, for the sake of my home, settle for this eastern habitation and assist Itoka with retrieving the cocoon. Well, leave it to me, as long as you're willing to cover my teleportation expenses. I don't need to worry about, expenses for my teleportation since I'm filthy rich and all, so I'll probably go with the first option. Don't you worry, you can leave it to me. I can bring back your relic ASAP. Your willingness to aid is most reassuring. You have my heartfelt thanks. Upon arriving in the eastern land, search for a Verun carrying a bow, and dressed in similar attire to myself, If you ever visit a tavern like this one, I dare say you find someone who has seen her. Alright, leave it to me. I'll find your hunter. Thank you, Arcturus. No problem. Happy to help. So, first order of business, let's head to Kugane because I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go. So, let's open our teleport log and head to Kugane. Which tab again? Oh, there, I found it. Hinagashi. Man, it's been forever since I went to Kugane. Alright, here we are. Now we need to find this person, which is over here at the inn. Running, 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 roll high. Alright, here we are. So let's talk to Mr. Shitan over here. Welcome to the Shikose Monastery. How may I serve you? Well, if you're asking, have you seen a fair woman with a bow recently? You're searching for someone? As a matter of fact, I do distinctly remember seeing a fair woman of that description earlier. But I'm afraid I could not tell you where she had gone now. Well, at least we got a lead so far, but not much to go on, so let's talk to the next person over here. Alright, Mr. Hoboku, have you seen a fair woman with a bow that came through here recently? Alas, from Troll? Was it? Sorry, I can't help you. That reminds me though, I heard Troll had his own local variety of spirits, called Mezcal. Been meaning to taste it for myself for ages now, but you have no idea how hard it is to get one hand on a bottle over here. Well, good luck on getting that alcohol beverage. Alright, let's go up here. Right up these stairs. Oh, there he is. Alright, Mr. Hayakata. Have you seen a fair woman with a bow that came through here recently? A fair woman bearing a bow? Why, yes. I do recall a person. It was not hard to notice her. Really, given how she was parrying every little thing. If she came from a distant lands to the west, no doubt Kugane is quite an unusual sight for her. With any luck, she'd still be where I last saw her, in the vicinity of the Shikigumi Barracks. Well, looks like we got a lead. Onward to the Shikigumi Barracks. And here we are, and there she is, Ikoa, exquisite woman. The city is simply too large for me to cover alone. Perhaps it's time to return home. Excuse me, do I have a moment for your time? Who are you? Ikoa, I came to aid in your search, Ikoa. Yeah, let's go with the second response. Don't you worry, Ikoa, I came to aid in your search. Truly? Oh, is that right? I'm grateful, but why? Well, it's kind of like a long story. Well, long story short, I was tasked to help you with your endeavor because I'm pretty sure this is too big for you to do alone. I see. Since the penny has always been a worrywart. Won't deny I appreciate the help. Though, ascertaining the whereabouts of the cocoon has been no easy task. I managed to secure a room and board in this lodging after arriving in Kugane, and I've been using it as the base to track down the thief ever since. I'll tell you all I know. According to eyewitness from my village, the thief is a middle-aged human male, and that we can all go on regarding his appearance. Yet, so long as he possesses the cocoon, he can be anyone or anything. An elderly woman, tiptoeing along the streets, a child throwing a ball, may have even a dog chasing after it. Truth be told, I was nigh and up to my wits' end trying to find him. That's until I discovered that a series of unusual squabbles between the occurring around this city. After investigating these incidents, I found one commodity. The investigation of each case invariably had no recollection of the incident, let anyone from inciting it. What's more, eerie accounts have been circulating among the residents. Some folks claim they have been seen in two places at once. That sounds like our man, but the thing is, since we know where he is, how are we supposed to track him down since he can be anyone or anything? Based on this, I believe the thief has been using the Dreamweek cocoon to transform into innocence and spread discord throughout the city. Stands to reason, we can find him by following the trail of chaos left in his wake. No. And yet, even should we apprehend him, in whatever form he is hidden himself within, there's no stopping him for feigning ignorance. Besides, a secret remedy, of course, the recipe of elixir which can forcibly remove the cocoon's enchantment, that's been passed down in my village for emergencies like this. I made sure to prepare a few vials before making the voyage here. Oh, that's very handy, a secret remedy that can dispel the effects of the cocoon's enchantment. Which just begs the question, will we have enough for everyone in the city to disperse the enchantment? I need to simply throw the solution at the suspect and the cocoon weave of memory will unfurl on the spot. That covers everything. Now, what if we say we have any troubles afoot? The thief is undoubtedly not be far from it. Let me know when you're ready. We'll catch him together. Don't you worry, Toa. I'm happy to help you with your investigation. Alright, let's talk to her again. Ready to set off? Then perfect. I say we begin our search in the market. I recall a great number of people gathered in the Rokusa district. I believe it was called. If the is now accompany you, keep your eyes side in order to proceed with the objective. Okay, yes. I know about the NPC pall mechanic. So we need to go this way. But first things first, let's head over here, because I'm pretty sure Ikoa has something to say about this area. Alright, Ikoa, what do you think of this spot? To think that it was all wrought by mortal hands? Remarkable! My people have ever lived in harmony with nature, but it doesn't mean we condemn the ways of those who choose otherwise. In fact, in the brief time I've been exposed to the settlement like this, I come to see such places have their merits too. Ah, that's good to hear. Alright, so let's cross this bridge to get to our point of interest, which is right over there. Well, so far, nothing has happened at the moment. No distress or whatsoever. Look you, thieving woosum! I told you it isn't enough! Looks like trouble's afoot. Time to spring into action. But sir, that can't be right. I'm sure. I give you change in full. Enough! Hand over the money, or I'll take it by force! The customer is suspicious, the clerk is suspicious. Let's keep watching. Honestly, let's keep watching. I don't think any of them is the culprit we're looking for. But isn't it obvious? No one gets so worked up over a handful of coins, unless they're looking for trouble. Itoka, I think you got the wrong person. Reveal yourself, villain! Too late. I did it! And it's not him, as I thought. What in the blaze do you think you're doing? Oh no. Sorry. Very sorry. Oh dear. Let me guess. You miscalculated those coins? A thousand apologies, sir. I greatly miscalculated your change. Wow, all this from a misunderstanding. Well, technically it was his blunder that caused this whole thing in the first place. I'll return what you owe immediately. I beg for your forgiveness. Alright, Itoka, so what did we learn here? Don't jump to a conclusion that the person you think is the culprit is indeed the person you're looking for. And especially, thank God this guy didn't call the police on us, because if they did, it's gonna make this investigation much harder to pull off. So, are you right? I apologize for the disturbance. How dreadful and embarrassing. And there he goes. Well, a hunter doesn't quit after a single hour is Mrs. Mark. Besides not to dwell on what's done, instead of focusing on our next course of action. Let's see how things are fair on the Goganidori. Well, I just hope you don't jump the gun like last time. Alright, onward to Goganidori, which is at the market. Alright, so I know where to go from here. So let's head to the 8 right shard and teleport me over there. Alright, here we are, and here's the point of interest. Meanwhile, in Goganidori, which is all clear for the moment, unless something else happens. I'll cut you down where you stand, you lecherous lumix! Looks like we have trouble afoot. Okay, so for the situation, we got a woman and a samurai facing up in another one, so one of these has to be the person we're looking for. What is going on here? That big bloke yonder allegedly laid his hands on that grizzly fella's woman. Afraid this may come to blows any moment. Calm yourself, man. I have not done what she claims. You dared assault the injury by calling her a liar? Ignore him. I told you. That big defiled me. Cut him down this instant. There's no truth to her words. Wherefore does she spout such rubbish? Come and give me strength. Cut that bloody brute down already. Yes. Not less that your head shall serve as a penance for your crimes. Very well. Let my blade prove my innocence. According to plan. It's her, right? I'm pretty sure that's her, which is causing all this ruckus. Okay, vile villain. Reveal yourself! And there he is. Huh? Well, I guess the jig is up. Was that really necessary? No matter. I was growing weary of this pretty farce. It's time to move on to bigger and better things. And he morphed himself into a hawk, which we should actually, shoot down with that bow and arrow. Oh no, you don't! Come on, Ito, you got this. You're in clear sight of him. Let my arrow fly true! Come on, hit, and you miss. Come on, you have one jaw. Oh, okay. For a second, I had to actually land on his head. He's like, oh, it's just an arrow. And he resumed back to eating his onigiri. Wait, arrow? Ah! And so much, hitting him with that arrow, and he's now getting away. How odd! Our bow is more out of tune than I realized. I don't know about that. It's almost like you let them get away for some specific reason. But I don't think that is to be the case. Well, at least we got everything sorted out here in the market district. Sweetheart! And there's the actual person. Is it really you? I'll thank the common you're safe. I found her laying unconscious in a nearby alley. She could only vaguely recall after being attacked from behind before losing consciousness. So the villain knocked her out before assuming her visage in the ploy to deceive her husband? I fell for deception like a complete and utter fool. I don't even know how to begin to make amends. There are no amends to be made. You simply act as any husband would. Due to your involvement in this matter was resolved without any bloodshed, the Shikigami thank you. It is regrettable, however, that the villain managed to escape. A criminal who can change their shape at will is extremely dangerous. Know that the Shikigami will alert the populace of this menace, and remain vigilant for any suspicious activity in the city. Well, that's good to hear. In case he actually comes back, we'll be the first to know, but the big question is, will he actually come back? Knowing him, he probably won't. Well, let's return to my lodging. I'd like to go over where we stand on our elusive quarry. Alright, let's head back to your lodging then, and regroup and think of how to track this guy down. Alright, let's head back to the Shikigami barracks. And here we are. As predicted, the thief is using the Ku's power of mimicry to incite conflict around the city. What he hoped to accomplish by doing so, however, is still unclear. And so, as long as he has this power, our sole means of tracking him remains the havoc left in his wake. I train tail for any hunters, but I'm heartened to have a warrior like you beside me as I tread it. We'll catch him together, and when we do, we'll mete out justice he deserves, Artorias. And just like that, Hunter and the Hunted is complete. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Fantasy XIV Melee DPS Role Quest. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. If you like this video, please click the like button, it's very much appreciated. If you're curious for future projects, you can check out my YouTube channel, and if you like the content that's been uploaded there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that is alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for future videos in the near future. And as always, I have 2 projects, or rather 3 projects, which are continuing on my channel, which are Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, Role Quest, Trial Quest, Minion Bounce, or anything related to Fantasy XIV. And secondly will be my 2 gachas, which are Fate Grand Order for the Lost Spell 4 to 7, if I remember correctly. And secondly will be my Honkai Starrel for the Trailblaze Continuance, the Companion Missions, and the banners, which will be coming up real soon, especially for 3.0, depending when this gets uploaded. And lastly, to say the least, the Son of Fire the Royal. And with that, this has been Ravensleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.